I'm Tom Hadigan. This is my channel dedicated to mixed martial arts and boxing. Today we're looking at the matchup between Merab Dvalishvilli and Khabib's cousin Umar. So this is UFC 311. This is Merab on the left. This is Umar on the right. This is Merab. Now, Merab's record is actually outstanding. Interesting to note that his first two contests for the UFC, he lost both of them. He was uncertain whether he was going to continue with his MMA career. But let's look at his last four matches. He's beaten the current world champion, Sean O'Malley. He's beaten the double world champion, Henry Cejudo. He's beaten a very fine world champion, Petr Yan. And he's also beaten the world's greatest ever bantamweight champion. Of course, O'Malley was the current champion when Merab beat him. Cejudo, Petr Yan, and Jose Aldo were all ex-champions. But that's quite an outstanding group of mixed martial artists to defeat. What can we say about his strengths? Well, he has unique and unmatchable cardiac resources, which allows him to keep going forward. For 25 minutes, he will just keep going forward. He has an amazing sense of feints. He knows how to move his feet in sophisticated ways that make it hard for opponents to read his plan. He's very skilled at takedowns, grappling and wrestling. He's able to gain upper body control once he gets his opponent to the ground, and then he can control the time and win on points. In terms of cardio, as I've just said, he's unique. He has beaten a current world champion and 3 ex-world champions. He has this innate sense of how to confuse opponents by stepping back from the centre of the octagon and then inviting them to attack. This is one of his strengths. Weaknesses, well, he's not a striker. He has no enhanced striking capabilities. He doesn't have really any proven record of finishing an opponent with one strike. So you could say that he's only about 75% of the finished product. I mean, if he had striking prowess to what skill set he has, he would be pretty much unbeatable. Now, this is Umar, who is Khabib's cousin. Let's find out a little bit about him. I don't know most of these early opponents. Kelleher's a fine professional. I don't know Manes. I don't know Barcelos. Now, of course, the one I do know is Corey Sandhagen, who Corey thinks is the strongest opponent in the division. So we can say if he can beat Corey Sandhagen, he must be quite some mixed martial artist. Let's find out a little bit more about him. So he is a master of Dagestani wrestling. That's an academic qualification. He has outstanding takedown ability, combined with exceptional control once he gets his opponent on the ground. He has a whole range of submissions, including rear naked chokes, guillotine. But unlike many Dagestani fighters, he has an enormously defined and developed striking game. He has a series of spinning kicks, precise jabs, switch kicks, and they make him very unpredictable on his feet. So his ability to mix striking with takedown threats keeps opponents guessing. Umar's conditioning allows him to maintain a high pace throughout all 3 to 5 rounds. He's effective in prolonged grappling exchanges without showing signs of fatigue. He has a great fight IQ because of his Dagestani training background. He knows how to adjust strategies mid-fight to exploit weaknesses in striking or to dominate with grappling. He has an undefeated record in the MMA of 17-0. And this unbeaten streak obviously boosts his confidence and gives him an edge over his opponents. What can we say in terms of weaknesses? Well, he's not proven in a league competition. He has yet to face the top 5 bantamweights in his division, of course. He doesn't have proven evidence of one-punch knockout. He does have technically precise and diverse striking, but it's not a power strike, so to speak. His striking often relies more on volume and technique rather than finishing opponents. Like many athletes, Umar has faced injuries over the years that have delayed his progress and the development of his career. Grappling-focused game. While his grappling is world-class, a grappling-heavy style can be neutralised by excellent defensive wrestlers or fighters with dangerous striking on the break. So that might be an area where there's weakness on Umar's CV, so to speak. Opponents with elite takedown defense might expose potential gaps in his game. Although his cardio is excellent, Umar has not consistently competed in 5-round main events. This could be a factor if he's forced into deep waters by an elite, experienced opponent. So this is my little emblem thumbnail. This is Merab and this is Umar. So my pick is definitely going to be Merab.